What is my job as a broadcaster? I know this. I know that my job is not to convince you of anything. I'm not trying to persuade you. My job is to share my authentic opinions and be interesting. I'm very careful. I select stories that interest you as the viewers. I talk about things that you are interested in, and I share my honest opinions about them. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just trying to create stories. It's really cool. We have a very good YouTube community on this show. The community on YouTube does not say horrible things and tell me to go whack myself and stop giving. They don't say give up. People are not mean to me in the comments on YouTube very often. It's pretty cool. The people that listen to this show seem like they have something interesting to say and they like to be engaging. So my comments on YouTube are often things like, hey, I disagree, but I like you said this. The people that listen to my show seem to be the kind of people that want to be challenged. They may not agree with me, but they're like, hey, I like that you made me think about this in a different way. My audience has become a lot like me. I'm open to strong opinions. I'm open to differing opinions. And I'm open to hearing the other side of an argument. I made the argument last week, a very, very strong, convincing argument. And again, my job is not to persuade you to be interesting, but I'm pretty sure I convinced most people. LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is not the best basketball player of all time. The truth is, LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. I think word for word, I believe I said, the most talented human ever to touch a basketball? Is that possible? That's what I said? I believe that is what I said. But I made the distinction. LeBron James is not the most accomplished basketball player of all time. LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. There's a difference. Accomplishments versus talent and ability. It's funny. LeBron James has now played the same number of games Michael Jordan has played in his career. And LeBron's stats are better by the thousands. He has a better shooting percentage, better three-point shooting percentage, thousands more rebounds, thousands more assists. LeBron James is a better all-around basketball player than Michael Jordan was. And we still want to use the 6 rings argument. People are like, Michael Jordan has 6 rings. And it's like, no. If the goal is accomplishment, Bill Russell actually has 11 rings and 11 championships. Therefore, Bill Russell, if your argument is accomplishments, Bill Russell then is the best NBA basketball player of all time. But that's not the argument. The argument is best basketball player of all time. And I won. I pretty much won. It's pretty funny that people aren't really arguing. They're not pushing back. They're not saying you're wrong. Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James. It's interesting to me, though, that the narrative has suddenly shifted. For the first time in my entire existence, no one is arguing that I'm wrong. They're bringing up a name I've never heard in this argument before. It's really funny. My friend Jordan said this on Facebook, and multiple people online have come to me and shared this opinion. They're bringing up a name. It's funny, like out of nowhere. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is suddenly the greatest basketball player ever to play. And it's like, what? When did this name appear? Where did he come from? Because you never cared about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar before. For the last 30 years, no one has mentioned him. And now suddenly, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best basketball player ever to play this game? Come on. It's very clear to me. You guys, that's the hill you choose to die on is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Are you serious? It's a very simple argument. It's very easy. You guys are like really, really giving me a great softball, and I'm ready to hit a home run with this. And actually, by the way, it's very clear. No one likes LeBron James. It's not that no one's able to take a step back and away from their emotion and just say, LeBron James, I don't like him, but he's the best basketball player of all time. We're now finding reasons. You clearly just don't like LeBron James. If you're bringing up guys like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you're like, let's find any excuse and any name we can possibly think of not named LeBron James to label as the best basketball player of all time. You may not like him, but that's a fact. He is the best basketball player of all time. Here's why. It's a very simple argument to argue that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not the best basketball player of all time. Picture this. There's a filmmaker who only makes horror films. He's stuck in a box. He can only make amazing horror films, but he can't make romantic comedies, can't make action movies. He's stuck. He can only make one type of movie. Is it even possible that guy could be the greatest filmmaker of all time? No, it's not. He has no diversity. He can only make one thing. He's stuck in a box. The greatest filmmaker of all time can make a little bit of everything and do everything at an extremely high level. Guys like Martin Scorsese can do everything. He's super diverse. He can work with different actors, make different types of movies, use different types of scripts. Diversity says something. The reason why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is not the greatest basketball player of all time is that he cannot play point guard. It's very simple. This is not a who's the best center argument because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is far and away the best center ever to play in the NBA. But I didn't say who's the best center. I said who is the best basketball player. And LeBron James can play any position on the basketball court and could be an all-star playing any position on the basketball court. Put him at center, put him at small forward, put him at point guard. LeBron James can literally do anything on the court. It's incredible. It's amazing. And I cannot believe you guys had the audacity. I love you guys very much, but I cannot believe you guys brought up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's the name you're going to throw at me as a counter argument to Michael Jordan. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a better all-around basketball player than LeBron James. You must be insane. Just kidding. I love you guys very much, but you're wrong. You guys gave me a softball. I hit a home run. Come back. Thanks for playing. Let's play another day. LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar does not even challenge him.